Welcome back to part 2 of my Deadly Premonition in-depth review. Alright, let's not beat around the bush here. Let's dive right into this piece of shit. Right, where we last left off, York had met up with his two partners, Emily Wyatt and George Woodman, and they three headed off into the town of Greenvale. After this, we are once again stuck in this weird-ass red room again. So I guess this is another dream sequence. You walk around for a while until you bump into some little kid who tells you to hold your breath to get past the zombies. Okay, I don't get it. Is that, like, supposed to be scary or tense or something? Because it's not. It's fucking bullshit! Okay, so you wake up from your scary dream and find yourself in what can only be described as the world's biggest bed. Yeah, you get out of bed and you wander around for a bit until you meet the owner of the hotel you're staying at, Polly Oxford. And wow, there's some interesting dialogue here. If only I could fucking hear it over the music.
We have to make use of all this space. Now tell me, that wound on your face, what happened?
Let's just say I had some trouble during the last case I was working on.
Okay, so it's about this point you'll probably notice that the music is way too loud and drowns out the characters' voices. This song, it fucking haunts me. Seriously, even the characters seem like they're trying to yell over the fucking music.
I feel honored.
This is a horror game, by the way, people, if you didn't realize. I just thought I'd remind you. Yeah, a horror game. This music is so damn unfitting and mind-numbing. The music is the true horror of this game. I mean, maybe it's just me, but something about this music just isn't right. It completely takes away from the scene because of how loud it is. I mean, imagine if a movie did this. Holy shit, Zeb, you gotta come quick, there are aliens attacking, man! What? I said aliens, they got like lasers and shit. What? Aliens, they got lasers and guns and shit? I can't hear shit! So anyway, breakfast is over and York compliments the meal with a nice cup of coffee.
You see that, Zach? Clear as a crisp spring morning. F.K. in the coffee. I knew I could count on it. Never fails.
What?
You see that, Zach?
No. Don't play that clip again. That clip spoke for itself. He's lost his mind. He's lost his fucking mind! Anyway, you walk outside greeted by a police car with keys left out for you. You get in and York decides to talk to Zach once again.
I have to tell you, Zach, this place simply amazes me. The keys were left on the front hood, and nobody stole the car. Values. This town has what the country needs. Values.
What? I have nothing funny to say. I agree. We all do need good values. Yeah, you know, value. Like, valuing your customers enough not to make a piece of shit game with the worst driving I've ever experienced in a game. I've played this game with multiple different controllers, but no matter what, the car constantly veers to the fucking left. Yeah, I've tried it on every type of controller and it always goes to the left. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it. Oh, but don't worry, to take your mind off all this terrible driving, you can always spark up a conversation with Zach.
So, Zach, about those bonus features in DVDs nowadays. You know, the ones from the 80s have almost no bonus material.
Well, that's fucking riveting. Thanks, Deadly Premonition. Oh, and this map system, by the way, this map system is fucking broken. It just makes no sense. It, like, rotates with you while you drive, so you always find yourself constantly lost. And there's no, like, navigation system like in GTA where you have, like, a sat-nav or something. You literally have to keep checking this fucking map every 5 seconds, every time you drive down the road, and you keep getting lost, and it is difficult. Oh, and by the way, you have a fuel meter, so if you do happen to go the wrong way, you'll be fucked, because your fuel will run out and you'll be walking. Anyway, eventually we arrive at our destination, the Greenvale Sheriff's Department.
That's one fine building for such a small town. The exterior woodwork is spectacular. Don't you agree, Zach?
So you go inside and we meet this guy. What? I'm not saying anything. That run, it wasn't ridiculous or gay at all. This is Thomas McLean, and before you can get to your important meeting about a possible serial killer being on the loose, he has a meaningless task for you. He's lost his keys, and apparently that means it's your job to find them. Dude, you're in the FBI. Why are you running around finding this retard's keys? So after finding him like 5 different pairs of keys and him rejecting every single one, you eventually get him the right ones and we continue on with the important meeting. Oh, and you find a dumbbell at some point or something, and I guess it's important because York seems to think so.
Zach, there's a name written on this dumbbell. Arnold. I haven't met anyone by that name yet. Could it be the owner of this dumbbell? What do you think, Zach?
Who the fuck cares?
The victim's name was Anna Graham. Age 18, she just recently graduated from high school this year.
This is a pretty serious meeting about the murder of a young girl. I'm pretty sure York will have something important to say about this.
Huh. This is a good biscuit. I've never tasted a biscuit this delicious.
Or not. So York continues to talk about biscuits, I guess.
I baked them myself. That's amazing. What are you doing in law enforcement? I'm very particular about biscuits, I'll have you know. The balance of milk and butter you've achieved here. Oh my.
You're trying to solve a murder. Why are you talking about biscuits? You're in the FBI! And eventually George comes in and tells you that the autopsy of the murder victim is ready at the local hospital. So you all get in a police car together and head to the hospital. And after some terrible driving, we finally get to Greenvale County Hospital and meet the receptionist. Freckly Fiona. Ugh. Oh come on, that's not even a real name. So anyway, Freckly Fiona here. Well, she tells you to go to the computer room to meet with Dr. Johnson. Join us next time when we go into part 3, check out the hospital and some other scary shit happens, I guess. Yeah, that was a good take.